It doesn't feel weird to me at all. It feels like I've waited for this moment for 15 years, let alone the 15 months that we've not been touring. But this is, we're just, everyone else is looking at this like, this is the Download Pilot Festival. And I'm looking at it like, this is our first chance to headline a festival. So we're just ready.
Do you know how much you want to play a festival in the dark when you're in a band? And it's like the sun goes down later and later in the summer, so it gets harder and harder. Like it's going to be pitch black sunset when we some will have set. I've checked on the apps.
You know, we're playing a lot of songs that have kind of never really had their moment. You know, so we've really tried to do like a fan. Not a fan favourite set, because our fans change all the time, but a set that our true fans will be like, I cannot believe you played that, and then that, and then that, and then you played that. Like, that to me is exciting. On top of that, we're playing a few new ones. We're bringing out some guests, and even after that we've got surprises. So it's like, yeah, you talk about consideration. This is the most considered set list we've ever had. But again, it's the first Rattlesnakes headliner, so yeah, we're excited. Yeah, I think when we finished the song, we were sort of like, before Joe's involved, it was like, who can we have on here that's just gonna like push it over the edge? And before I even finished my sentence, Dean's like, Joe, straight up dead man, like Joe.
But at this point, we're just hanging out writing songs thinking it'd be fun. You don't even know if this stuff will happen. And
yeah, and I was like, fuck yeah, like, and I just texted him, like, hey, we've written this song. And he's like, yeah, ping it over. And I sent it over, and he's like, man, yeah, do it. Like, and I'd written all the lyrics anyway, so there's nothing for him to really do, you know. He just had to come and deliver, and he fucking did that. You know, oh my god. It was just chaos. Like, you take a song that's already aggressive, got me like stamping around the place, and you had Joe Talbot in the mix, and it was just two madmen. Do you know what I mean? It was like perfect combo. So it was fun, and it was easy, and it was like actually a really relaxed day, considering how stressful the song is. So yeah, perfect. Can't give any of it away.
We want to give all of it away. We're desperate. We're at that point, if that says enough. Like
we got a new PR, and I really respect her, and she's doing great things, and she's gone out of her way to tell me under no circumstances, Frank. She actually sent me a list.
It does say
this is what you're allowed to do.
But it does say that we're allowed to say that there is a new record coming.
There is a new record coming out,
which may feel obvious at this point, but
and we used our platform to collaborate.
Yeah.
You know, Joe's one of them. We'll leave it there.
There's another.
No, we'll leave it there. I'm being good.
Yeah, you've been good by this.
Yeah, I am. I've had some media training.
Really
15 years too late.
Really like Laura. This
She's
is great,
man. Yeah,
sick.
We got this. Yeah.
It's absolutely as weird as it sounds. The bit I remember just being kind of not really thinking about or expecting was the fact that before you go out, there is no atmosphere in the room. So like we went and played on stage in an empty thing to get into that space. But yeah, the real thing with that is that for us it felt remiss to do a show with no fans, and so we put them across the screens. Because and that was what got me finished. That was the bit that made the show mean something to me.
Our show is interactive, it always has been, and our fans are an integral part of our show. So to have them, to see 50 mosh pits in bedrooms and living rooms and kitchens, it was just frankly fucking hilarious, and
then weird.
I loved it.
Some stuff went down on some of those screens. I remember at times you'd be like, what am I looking at?
Yeah, and then
but it was always changing.
Someone else. And
someone else saw that.
Yeah. It was fun though.
I think it was the only way we could have done that as well. Yeah. After a while it felt important that we didn't want to do a stream in general. It didn't feel like the right sort of thing initially, and then enough time passes, we need to do something, make sure there's that connection. Yeah. So it was the best way we could do it, I think.
I mean, one of my favourite download memories is standing in the middle of a very muddy tent in a head to toe in a Gucci suit with a lot of people there, kind of because it was pissing it down in rain.
Well,
but being blown over by us, and then just that was
the first moment where it was like, okay, so this thing we started is actually becoming its own thing that we're not in control of anymore, I think. Because we'd done a small run in performance year 4, but then it was the year after download, and I remember being like, what's actually happening?
Did you ever play it in Heights?
No.
Okay.
No, yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, one, no.
Gallows played it, right? Gallows played Downloads in the Big Ten, right? And it was like we were just kind of on that like bottom kick of the thing up, and for whatever reason on Twitter or MySpace or whatever, one of the boys had said like, we were on tour and I fucking forgot my socks. So I mean, someone bring me a pair of socks to the next show. I remember walking out on stage and I was hit with no joke, 200 pairs of socks. It was fucking
And you're
crazy.
still wearing, and you're wearing them today.
I put my lucky download socks on today. No. But yeah, it was funny, just like being in a hardcore band, playing like one of those songs, just having this